Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. So, in this playthrough, we're more or less learning the game, going through a lot of the tutorials, and we have our test empire on the planet Test. And currently, we're exploring our part of the galaxy, sending out our fleet to just explore some of the systems around us. And currently, we're just trying to do some of the basic tutorials that we have laid out for us. Let's go ahead and progress time here. Our survey ship is going through and surveying the different planets in our system. And our fleet is jumping around, exploring. And as a matter of fact, when they're done with their exploration, I'm probably going to tell them to come back to... Come back to Tesla. There we go. I don't think I want to push out too far. So there they go, jumping in. Okay. Doesn't look like anything... Any habitable... Oh, no, there we go. We've got... tropical, which is not very suitable to our race.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
All right. So probably the next thing we're going to want to do is survey some systems that are nearby. So, of the systems that looked promising... Ooh, we've got some unknowns over on this system. Can we see them? Oh, it looks like they either just jumped in or they're just jumping out. Or we don't have sensors on them. But we have tropical ocean. Ocean's good for us. Can we get any idea on the planet? So 16 size. I think that's roughly our planet size. Okay. And the other system that looked promising was over here, if I remember correctly, because we had both an Arctic planet and an ocean world. Ocean world's 80% habitability for us, and Arctic is 60%. So, what is this attribute, though? It's 15 size, though, not 16. So, more than likely, we're going to want to go with the bigger planet first. So, we'll come over to Trunt, and we'll do a survey. So, let's grab the science ship here and tell it to come over into this system and survey system. So there it goes. And coming back to test. I would like our construction ship to start building some more things, because it looks like mineral resources are a real issue. And it looks like that's really the only resource we uncovered in our home system. So let's get to building a mining station here on these asteroids. And go ahead and progress time. Let's take a look at our military fleet and where they are. So they've jumped into this system here and they're about to leave. Take a look at the system before they leave. Oh, okay, so this is the one we already were in. And, oh, they're on their way back. All right, so let's
continue our exploration efforts. I recommend sending a science ship to survey neighboring star systems. Let us boldly go when no synthetic intelligence has gone before.
All right, so we were already doing that.
Triumph. We have established communications with alien beings. What a time to be alive, or in my case, powered on.
Okay, so we have the spaceborne life forms, which the Testoran head of society research has come to refer to as Tiyanki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with relative ease, though nearly the same ease as Testoran fleets. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored. All right, so it says here, hunting them would be a net loss anyway, and that's because of our materialist stance. Okay, so come back into the Tesla system here.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighborhood.
All right. That sounds like a good idea, but currently we don't have the mineral resources to do so. How's our technology coming along? Pretty good. And we're currently surveying down here. And might as well progress at a little bit faster speed here. But what is this? Okay, yeah. Just waiting until we get enough resources. And then we can go ahead and build another science
Surveyed
vessel.
worlds sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable objects of research. These physics, society, or engineering resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
All right. Go ahead and put these guys in orbit. So I'm assuming we come out over here that we've uncovered. Yep, there we go. So this planet here has some science research that we can build. We're not going to focus on that just yet. We're going to focus on our home system right now and getting the mineral resources. And how's that coming along? Pretty good. How much does it cost to build a science vessel? 100. So it's going to take a little while to do.
A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources.
Okay, we're all working on that as well. All right, so our construction ship needs to be told to do something new. I'm actually going to have it build the mining station first before we get a science vessel. And we haven't got any new resources yet.
System survey complete.
All right. Let's tell the science vessel to come over here and survey system. There's not a lot in this system, so I would imagine that wouldn't take a lot of time. And what kind of resources we got? We just got mostly science in here. Interesting. Of course, we do have a habitable world, so that's good to see as well. But no energy resources yet. All right. We're looking for
Yet
100.
another impediment to our galactic ambitions has been dealt with. That tile blocker never stood a chance.
All right. So let's take a look at our planet here. So we have a population point coming out in there. Now, currently, our energy credits are looking a little low. We're only getting 2 a month. Now, we're getting as many mineral resources as we can, it looks like. Unless there's a way that we can... Doesn't look like we can upgrade this yet. Although, I can't remember if we're working on research to do that. I don't think we are. Alright, so do we want the energy rather than the food? Guess we'll do that. Once this population grows, it will grow here. We have buildings everywhere, so that we're working currently, so that's good to see. Might as well speed things up a little bit more. You know, I'm starting to think that we need to send our military vessels out further to get more of an idea what's out here. So we're going to do that. And then we'll decide after that if we want to continue in this direction. Okay, so construction ship is done. And we now have the resources if we want to get another science ship. So go ahead and build that. We're very low on mineral resources though. And our construction ship, we could send it out to get research, which would probably be a good idea. We also have mineral resources over here. That might be the higher priority right now. What planet is that on, though? It's not the habitable world, is it? No, okay. So let's send him over here and be ready to build it, but we're not going to have the resources for a little while now. All right. Anything interesting in this system? I think we were just in there. Not that I can see.
Double the science ships means double the fun. Oh, I haven't been this excited since we completed the last assignment.
All right.
We have a brand new science ship, but no scientist has been assigned to command it. My programming insists that I should point out the benefits of adding an organic scientist component to the mix.
Okay, so we're gonna need to recruit a scientist. But before we do that, I just want to see our military fleet is now here. And no more habitable worlds, but there's plenty of stuff in here, so we'll probably want to check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the fleet and tell them to come back. And our survey ship we want to recruit for, so should be under Empire. Recruit. All right, so we want somebody. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that really helps us with exploration, but we can just hire this guy. He's not bad as far as stats-wise. We'll recruit him. It costs 50 of the influence here, so there we go. And then, not sure how you assign him. Let's see. Click on this guy. There you go. Pretty simple. And this guy is currently not doing anything, so we'll select him. And there we go. That was easy enough. And where do we want to send him? Well, we already have these two systems surveyed, so probably the next best plan would be to survey a system that has a planet we can colonize, which this one does. So let's come over here and tell our ship to survey the system. Ooh, and we're losing money, although very slowly. Okay, so we have to prioritize getting more credits before we do anything else. And would do that as soon as his population comes out. So should I move somebody into grabbing food rather than anything else? Not food. Well, actually, though, we only have one surplus of food, so we can't really move somebody from food to energy. We could go energy to food. But there's no really good tiles for that, so I'm just going to let it go. And hopefully population pops out sooner or later.
The scientist has assumed command of our new science ship and can now be sent off at...
All right.
System survey complete.
Okay, that one's done. Oh, so we have some energy
Hostile
over here.
fleet detected.
Ooh. We've got a hostile fleet. Okay. Are they currently jumping into the system? Oh, okay, so they're just jumping through. Alright, so we were worried about what to do over here. I'm thinking we need the energy resources. We've got our construction set up in system. We'll come over here and build the mining station to get the energy resources, and that solves our problem. Okay, so science vessel. I need you to send you somewhere. And we've just surveyed this system. We've got something over here. There's an ocean world over here, so we might as well survey. So we'll send this guy survey this system. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh. Yeah, there is a hostile fleet. I'm assuming red means hostile. And our fleet is currently coming back to our home system. But they're going out that way. Okay. And these are the guys that we've encountered from before. Yeah, so they're not a threat. Okay, so everything's looking good. And assuming that these are more of the aliens we've already... Yep. With quite a bit of them, huh? Okay. So we've got a decent amount of the space around us explored, and now we're currently surveying. And then when the construction ship is done, we won't have our deficit anymore. And we'll be good to go. Look at our population growth. Expected.
Anomaly found.
Alright, so that is a decent failure rate. Alright, hold on. Let me see where that is. Over here. Now, I think this is our highest level scientist as far as survey ships go. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, that's our highest level scientist. So 22%. Oh, I guess we can come back to it. So I'll go ahead and finish the survey of the system. I mean, if we lose our science ship, we're going to want the survey to be done. So says we can research this anomaly another time. And hey, maybe he'll level up. Although I don't know about that. Matter of fact, yeah, there you go. He's not far from leveling up. So once he gets to level 3, maybe it will be easier for him. So we'll go ahead and wait for that. Let's take a look at the system. That anomaly is right there. Got it.
We have the ability to manually design new ships in the Ship Designer screen. This is a fairly straightforward process, though one that can be fully automated if we so wish.
All right, let's go over to here. I don't think we have any new tech with which to do this, but we just take a look at the process. So we go to the Ship Designer, which is there. And if we wanted to modify something, we'd go to, like, for instance, to the Corvette here. And we'd click on that. Then we can modify the ship systems. Not exactly sure how you add things, though. So if we did a Corvette section, okay, so we get a few different choices here. So we can do a medium weapon and a small weapon, 3 small weapons, or a single small weapon, but we get more utility slots, or larger utility slots, I should say. These ones are the same between the two. So you either get 3 weapons or 1 or 2 weapons. Well, how much more damage does... let's select that, and let's see how much more damage. So we click on the slot to get it. So medium slot, you do 13 to 18. Here we do 5 to 10. So this does more than double the damage. So this seems like the better call as far as damage goes. And if we want to... What's our current design like? So that it already uses that, pretty much. And... okay, so we don't have really any other systems to add to this, so yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to do that now, but it's good to take a look at the process. Okay, so this construction ship is done. So we might as well tell it to come over here and build that up. And do we want more military vessels? Some of those fleets that we saw moving around seemed kind of scary. Let's get our guys over here. So let's see what we can do with that. A Corvette costs us 50, and we can afford it for now, so I'll build another one. Okay. Ooh, we got to level up. So that's our scientist that just leveled up, which is kind of what we were looking for. We also got to level up on our other scientists over here, so that's good to see. Especially when you have those anomalies with failure chances. We don't
Construction complete.
We don't want failing for sure. All right. So our construction is complete. But I have to keep in mind ships require maintenance. I probably don't want too many, but I think I'm going to construct one more.
System survey complete.
So that we can get our fleet strength up a little bit. Alright, so we got our survey done. So we're probably going to want to try and do that anomaly now. Oh, no, wait, no, not this one. It's the other one that is probably complete. There we go. Alright, so... decent amount of resources here. Probably want to send our construction ship over here. I don't know if we get resources outside our borders, though. And this is outside our borders, I think. But it's good to do these surveys for the future. Do we have any ocean systems over here? No, these are tropical worlds. So, you know what? I think I'm going to stick nearby. Grab our science ship here. And just survey something nearby. There we go. Okay. Our construction ship is almost done. Then we'll probably send it over here to get the research. How's our research projects going? Sure seems to take a while. Okay, that's done. Alright, so we're going to want to send that over to this system. I'm actually curious, can you tell it to build things from over here? You can. And I'm guessing that we can't afford it, which is why it's telling us not. Okay, so I'm just going to have it come over. I think if you want to colonize a planet, you don't want to build anything on it. As a matter of fact, I might have already made that mistake over here. Yes, I did. We needed the energy, so that was okay. But for the future, I have to keep that in mind, that I don't think we want to build a station over a planet we plan on colonizing. So let's send that over there.
System survey complete.
Okay. As our science ship scans the surface of Shooter 3, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. The planet is locked in its rotation around the sun, meaning constant nights and days on each side of it. The habitability situation is less than ideal. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Okay, so
Construction complete.
that was maybe... Oh, that's the planet that's habitable. If we click on that, its habitability has gone down, and the reason why is because of the tidal locked. So minus 10% habitability. So that would have been a good planet for us, except for that issue. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But that does mean that this system here had an ocean world, and it didn't have any issues because we did the survey here. So that's good to know. All right, other thing we want to do. I'm going to grab the construction ship. Now we want to tell it to build the research station because it can. Over here, we're already doing the survey, and I think we just completed the survey over here. So, I think at this point, I'm going to put a cut in the video here, but in our next video, we're going to check out that anomaly and see what happens, and fingers crossed, it doesn't fail, and we come out okay. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.